started with the sound no Minecraft player ever wants to hear. A door opening on its own. I was mining late at night, far from my base, when I heard it creak, echoing through a cave that definitely had no doors. I froze. No mobs, no villagers, just me, and the sound of a door slowly closing again. I placed torches around me, trying to calm down, but as soon as I placed the fourth torch, something appeared in the light. A wooden door, standing upright in the middle of the cave, not connected to anything, not crafted, just there. It had scratch marks on it, deep ones, almost like something was trapped inside, trying to get out. Before I could move, the door handle began to turn. Very slowly. Click, click, click. I ran back toward the tunnel, but the cave shifted behind me. The walls changed, the path twisted. No matter which direction I went, the same door appeared in front of me. Every time. It was like the world was forcing me to open it. Finally, the torches behind me blew out one by one, as if something was walking slowly towards me in the dark. I had two choices: open the door, or let whatever was behind me reach me first. With shaking hands, I pulled the door open. Inside was no room, no hallway, just darkness. Then two glowing eyes appeared inside it. Not like Enderman eyes, not like any mob I knew. These eyes were human. A voice whispered, "Thank you for opening my way." Something grabbed my arm and pulled hard. I tried to slam the door shut, but it shut by itself. And when it closed, I heard knocking from the other side. Not gentle, not asking, banging, pounding, begging to get out again. And the worst part? When I returned to my base, there was a brand new door placed right in the center of my house. The same scratch marks, the same handle, and it was slowly starting to open. Mia stood frozen in her room, staring at the wooden bedroom door. The knocking had stopped, but the whispering continued. Soft, shaky, almost like someone was breathing right against the other side of the door. "Mia, open it." The voice dragged her name slowly, like it was smiling while speaking. Her legs trembled. She grabbed her phone to call her mom. No signal. Not even Wi-Fi. The house had gone completely silent. Suddenly, bang, bang, bang. The door shook violently, as if something was throwing its whole body against it. Mia covered her ears and backed away, tears filling her eyes. She wanted to scream, but no sound came out. Then, it stopped again. A long silence. Her breathing echoed in the empty room. She waited. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3. Click. The door unlocked by itself. Slowly, very slowly, it began to open. Just a crack. Just enough to see the dark hallway outside. She stared, not moving, not breathing. And then, a hand, pale, thin and ice cold, slipped through the crack and pressed against the wood. It wasn't human. The fingers were too long, too slender, the joints bending the wrong way. And it whispered again, "I found you." The pale hand gripped the edge of the door, its fingers curling like spider legs. Mia stumbled back, unable to scream, unable to move. The door slowly pushed open wider. Not fast, not sudden, as if the thing behind it wanted her to watch. The hallway outside was pitch black. No lights, no sound. Just darkness and breathing. Mia felt something cold brush against her ankle. She looked down. Nothing. But the cold feeling moved. Up her leg, across her knee. Something invisible was touching her. Her heartbeat slammed against her chest. Then the whisper came again. But this time it wasn't from the door. It was right behind her ear. "Don't run." Mia spun around. No one. But she heard footsteps circling her. Fast. Too fast to be human. Tap, 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 tap. Around her. Closer. Closer. Suddenly, the bedroom lights flickered wildly. And in one flash of light, just one, she saw it. A tall shadow, stretched, twisted, with a face that looked like someone had erased it. No eyes, no nose, no mouth, just smooth, empty skin. But it still spoke. "You opened the door. Now you're mine." The lights flickered out. Mia screamed. This time sound finally escaped her. And everything went silent. The room stayed pitch black. Mia didn't know if her eyes were open or shut. It didn't matter. There was no light anywhere. Just her breathing and the faint sound of something else breathing with her. Slow, deep, right in front of her. She took a step back and hit a wall. But her room didn't have a wall there. The whisper slid across the darkness. "Don't hide. I can see you even here." The air grew colder. Her skin tightened. She could feel its presence, tall, towering, leaning over her. The darkness shifted. A shape formed. Long arms, longer fingers. Its faceless head inches from hers. Then a sound. Scratch. Mia felt its fingers drag across the wall beside her head, carving into it like wet clay. Her lungs froze. The whisper turned into a low, breathy laugh. "You opened the door. So I opened one too." A crack of light appeared behind the creature. Not from her hallway. Not from her house. A doorway, glowing faint red like fire burning behind a curtain. Something moved inside. Walking. Crawling, reaching. The creature grabbed her wrist. Cold, dead, unbreakable. It began pulling her toward the red doorway. Mia screamed and clawed at the floor, her nails scraping hardwood, but her body slid across the room like she weighed nothing. Just before her foot crossed the glowing threshold, her phone vibrated on the ground. A notification lit up the screen. One new message. Don't let it take you. The creature froze. Everything went silent. Mia stared at the glowing phone, shaking, because the message was sent from her own number. Her number! The creature's grip tightened as it stared at the phone's glowing screen, as if the message itself threatened it. Mia's hand shook violently, but she managed to reach for the phone. The moment her fingers brushed it, another message popped up. Don't look at its face. Sent from Mia's number. Her heart crashed in her chest. The creature yanked her harder toward the red doorway, dragging her across the floor like a rag doll. Mia squeezed her eyes shut. She couldn't breathe. She couldn't think. All she knew was one thing. If she saw its face, she would never come back. The air turned hot. Her skin burned as the doorway pulled her closer, a swirling, rumbling sound echoing from whatever was inside. Another message flashed on her phone. When it pulls, you push. Mia didn't understand at first until she felt the creature shift its weight, pulling her fully toward the doorway. She planted her feet against the frame, kicked back with everything she had, and pushed. The creature wasn't expecting it. It stumbled forward just enough that its head crossed the red threshold. A deafening scream ripped through the room. The doorway reacted, like it recognized the creature, like it had been waiting. A blast of red light exploded outward, and in a split second, the doorway sucked the creature inside. Mia fell backward, slamming onto the floor. The red doorway snapped shut. Silence. Darkness. Her phone buzzed one last time. With trembling fingers, she picked it up. Good. Now, run. Her breath stopped. Because this message wasn't from her number. It was from an unknown contact. The profile picture was a blurry image. A shadowy figure standing in her bedroom. In this bedroom. Right behind her. Mia turned slowly. The screen lit her face. And the story ends there.
Okay, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and support us. See you next story.